on the same day, but if it did, then I know. If you watch my videos, you're asking, hey, you upload once a day. Why are you uploading 2 times a day? And I felt like it, and I always do feel like it, but today I could not feel like it because this is the part I've been waiting for, just to investigate. So I'm going to be again just playing again today, and now I feel like even though 2 episodes a day is probably better in fact, but first of all, I don't want to go past the game too fast, so this isn't gonna be the longest episode. Ever, obviously, it's gonna be like however long I go until I feel like it's been long enough. I really can't figure out why my microphone is so echoey. I can't figure out the problem. It's just, it's hard to figure out how echoey my microphone is. Why my microphone is so echoey, because I don't know. I don't really know why my microphone is that echoey. I use an Elgato capture card, so opening up the sound capture before video capture seems to have helped. I don't know if it has to do with this website itself or with my microphone. I think it has to do with the website. So again, I'm sorry for echoey audio, because while it can be annoying, I don't think it's like the most annoying thing, so hopefully you can just stay through it. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, last episode, which I'll put the card up right here. 2 people died. You can see, Junko, her name's Junko. She died right there. And, Sayaka died. Sayaka. Yeah, the victim was Sayaka Maizono. Time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. The boy was discovered in the codage room in the dormitory. Oh, I never checked the time. This is annoying. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab around to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. You have no choice but to push forward if you want to find out what happened. Somehow, I have to find out the truth, so that we can all survive. And for Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed. Uncle Frog's bad to the truth books. Can I talk to people? Anyone can help investigate shit here? But I can't leave Junko here. I feel sorry for her. I have to save her. She's dead. She's still around, I think the sun, right? No way. I seriously don't want to die here. I'm begging you, God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Neptune. Oh no, this poor guy, he is so incredibly dumb. You don't beg. I mean, begging God's a thing, but Buddha? King Neptune? God of Space. I mean, maybe Mother Earth has been said before too, but still, I don't care who it is, just get me out here. It doesn't seem fair to do any kind of investigating right now. Just praying, actually. Snap, snap, snap. I can't snap, I'm sorry. I don't know if you can hear this. Oh, I don't know how I just did that. This mic snapping. You can't hear it. I like this game. This is a pretty cool game. So this is the original place where we found the sword. I guess I should go back to my room. Yeah. Yeah. Is anyone else gonna be in here? Oh god. First of all, I'm gonna head into the bathroom. Is this gonna be a free thing for me to do, or? So, do these look like they're from the sword? Is that evidence of a struggle? What? Looks like there must have been some kind of fight in that room. Well, yeah, I thought that was obvious. Damn it! I was right there in your room. If only I heard some. That would not have been possible. Huh? Can you remember? All the rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you and there's no way you would know. Perhaps this was a Armageddon strategy, screening ideas thing for murder. I thought that was obvious too. Evidence of a struggle has been added. Is this gonna be all set out? I kinda wanted to... It's all set out for me and it's not gonna be very fun. I should look around here first so I can check other spots. This is the direct the sword brought back for self-defense. This means it's using the attack somehow, and plus, we're going to take out its teeth. So that blades. On top of that, some of the whole cone has come off parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of this coating. I'm gonna don't stick even if you touch it just a little bit. I hope the sword doesn't have the true quotes. Yeah.
What are you doing? Isn't it obvious? No. I'm searching. Searching?
He's down in the A's, carefully inspecting every inch of my
Did you
room.
lose a contact or something?
My dude is so dumb. I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. That's the same thing I would do. So this is really interesting. It looks like it's missing a few more sheets than before. Did she? That's funny. That's right. You left your keys. The turns are just keys too. So Sako key here around the entire time. But wait, if that's true then, how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Like, no, she obviously had to let him in or something. Yeah. It is really interesting. My guesses are on Barakua. They would have had to break it. They would have had to break the door. It looks in perfect condition. So unless they were hiding around the hallway, and the second we went into the footage to lock it, they jumped and got in. Before I go into the bathroom though. before I talk more about them.
By the way,
Yeah. Yeah, that's the
you son of a bitch! Shit.
I don't like that. I don't. I mean, I'm short, so that's probably why, but even though I can understand why, I feel like if you have a good reason, then yeah, you should be able to fight, girls. But, I don't think it makes you a bad person, but I think it, you shouldn't do it without a reason, but I think that goes for everyone else, I just want equality of all genders,
You're fucking dead.
Or, yeah. So if I ever find... what if there's a girl left with it?
Yo.
I'll get sorted out when the time comes. Yeah, I guess you didn't really think of that either. So... yeah, definitely probably feel if it's a boy, he's only on that, dude. Yo, what else is there to look around on? Dude, I checked literally, like, everything. Like, I think, didn't I?
Well. Hey.
Well, she doesn't seem to be putting out much effort in. So, like, what else do I look at? The drawer. Of course.
Yo. What? 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 What?
Can you stop saying what? Oh my god, shut up. That's what we were talking about yesterday.
By the way,
No guys have opened their toolkits yet, because, like, why the hell would we? Weapons? So, whoever did. No, they use a knife. I guess I really looked at everything. My dude. I've looked at everything. Every single thing. See. Yeah, how? Even if someone used sword during trial, it doesn't make sense for a sheaf to be damaged. I mean, yeah, attack them with sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. They sheaf like this would only get in the way. They could just slide off in the middle of the fight. So there are scratches on it. I think I've clicked on everything except for the security camera, which I just pulled up, but I've seen everything. Oh, I swear to God, I have seen everything. What else is there to look at? Like, literally, I pressed on every possible thing. That you could click on. I don't know.
you? Isn't it obvious? I'm certain. Did you lose? Listen.
No, I don't think so, but what? How much you guys want to ruin your time?
I see.
Interesting. What's interesting? Just as I suspected, it's unfair and unusual. Do not give it away. Usually.
So.
I took your room from one corner to another. I didn't find one single strand of hair. Really?
Indeed.
One hair from the victim, not one hair from you. You knew you've been living in here. No, now you mention it, I know someone else was around before. Looked like the lint roller would have been used by her touched it. Someone had used it
I
too.
see.
Very interesting. You didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used it before, private knowledge. However, someone ever need to come and scrub your room clean. Sayaka or the killer?
Well.
Killer. It's evidence. They cleaned up the evidence. Why they take a screenshots around people? Yeah, okay, thank God. No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself, push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Hair made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her her. Her fans are gonna be upset. Sayaka. All once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears. But I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I want to give up, I want to collapse, but that thought held me up and supported me. Oh, well this looks a lot more, like, not as gruesome and realistic now. Alright, so I guess I should look around here. It doesn't look like this. Was this one? Yeah. There's words. There I saw it. Yeah. What the hell? I saw this too. I was like, what? My blood remembers 11037. Did Sayaka do this? It's gotta be a passcode to a room or something. For myself, I simply couldn't face what I saw, but I don't have time to think like that. I pulled out the monochrome file to verify what it said about her eye. Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. But what did they use to kill her? Where'd they get the kitchen? Parents looking there. So according to the monochrome file, Sayaka's wrist is broken. The wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's some sort of glitter on her too. Right there where her wrist is all swollen, there's some glittery. Definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is there's some blood on her left index finger. Palms of both hands are really spotless, so how come my left finger? The right? It was to the right. Slap on your stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist. That must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she already been killed? It's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom. Everything inflicted to deadly wound. To be honest, her ankles look like they're pretty broken too. So I know where they got the knife. I knew that would be important. Also, you found it, right, Matilda? The bloody numbers. This isn't. Leaving would I dying message. Something a victim writes after they die. Usually they tell people who killed them. But generally, whoever writes it doesn't make it totally obvious. Write someone to kill everyone else, or write out in code or something. That's pretty incredible.
Hey.
Have you ever heard of Gallery Queen? You?
Whew.
Never mind. DVD numbers. I need to get out. I need to talk to Kyoto before I leave.
It would seem...
What's her final message? She wrote, reflect
Right.
itself. She often talked like an inspiring poet. I'm not sure. What's it mean? 11037. 11037. I have no idea what that cross
So...
means. She wrote numbers and each one used her body to block them. She wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her. I mean, she must have wrote them by turning her hand towards the wall. If you write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? The result wouldn't be good idea. Think about it. Okay, it would be in the opposite direction. Think of the mystery of this case yourself. This case one, you will remain unconvinced. Never translate, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. She wrote them like that. Honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. What's the numbers? There's an ultimate programmer. I don't know how to ask you about. You know how the graphing are broken? Broken? I mean how it gets stuck? It's stuck. Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit like a crane quite right. Sure, these echoes just locked, but once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. Why?
Correct.
So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? Actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Not the doorknob.
That's right.
You know? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. Because I'm just looking my... Huh? The doorknob. Can I go back in there? Stop now? Why is it like this?
It would seem...
It's almost like you use a screwdriver or something simple to unscrew it. Where it was obvious that this was intentional. What? It was intentional? That's
So...
something like that. Guess maybe you're trying to get the door unlocked and breaking the whole thing. So, that means someone had maybe checked to open the toolkit. Our graphene doesn't have a lock on it. So that also means that because of the hallway, only the girl's graphene can lock, right? Okay, for a while, lost in thought. At least for the realization, she shot question
Just a second.
I have just one more question for you. You mentioned that graphene door gets stuck, right? Tell me about that? Oh, well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what it's saying is only you and Sayaka can move out. Interesting.
I see.
And that clears out the... Oh, it clears up. It's so lost. Well, see you later. Oh, as you go there, suddenly turned and left the room. Graphene door. Yeah, there it was. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I start looking over American. Also, I should look into the DVD. Yeah. Alright, so I know where the murder weapon came from, and I know exactly where her DVD is. Her DVD is in her garbage can. So it's him. He's the guy who did all this, I'm guessing. That's my guess. I'm not talking to anyone, I don't need to. Definitely, maybe it says toilet. It's always been this is Kayoko's room. I don't think anything here will help me. What do you mean by that? This has always been Kayoko's room. Oh wait, yeah. dumping the trash can. Yep, the DVD stuff is name up. I got really upset after seeing what Emma was in that video. I wonder, what did she see? It might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. I'm sorry, Sam, I need to borrow this DVD. No, I can't really tell the personality switches. Nothing here. Well, that's not. I should probably take this too, actually. So, it doesn't matter, you need to take that. Alright, well, time to go to the kitchen, I guess. I'll be right back. Learning how to cut videos. Hello. I am back. Alright, that's it. Oh my god. Okay. I don't know if my controls just got reversed. What just happened? I see something. Here I come. So they took not the biggest, there are all kinds of kitchen knives here, big, small, but looks like one of them is missing. No, it wasn't. Was it missing from the very beginning, or let's see if anyone here knows more about it. Yo, I have a screenshot, because I remember that there's 6 knives. I knew that would be important, because those are one of the only weapons I've seen. I don't want this all be pre-set up for me. I want to be able to find my own notes and stuff that doesn't show a message when you find it, but you can find. You know what I mean? I don't want this. I don't want to have to find everything. Alright, well, I'm not talking to you. Ultimate swimmer. Like, her hair is like water. The thing on her hair kind of looks like water. I don't know where I was going with that, you know? Because she's ultimate swimmer. I don't know if they did that on purpose, but this game is good at conveying emotions, so I think that, yes, it probably was on purpose. Alright, well, see ya. We're back. Echoes, because I know the audio is echoey right now. Because it happens like a bit through the video. Oh. Oh, can I not? Can I, like, do it? Oh. Oh, yeah. I have done it. Alright. Sorry, I don't know why I did that. Yeah, I had maybe suspicions that they captured her pop group, but how is that her? She looks so different in that photo. What's your thing about her? Legs look a lot bigger too. Is that just me? Just a lot more like fat in this picture. I think that's just me, probably. Staying on stage, front and center, the face organized all too well. Sayaka. She was there when French said been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept. Except that she was dead. Her vision started blurring and darkening.
That voice I had come to despise so much began to float over the speakers.
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more
Shut up.
beautiful. But then,
Suddenly, the screen went dark. And in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe.
What the?
Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls who had simply collapsed.
this ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
Did this happen? Look for the answer after graduation.
Oh, we're in the video cutoff. I love that. It's like on the next episode of Danganronpa by Tuxedo Monkey. That's my name. That name has a very cringy backstory, and I'm never saying it ever. That wasn't real, right? Our super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get them? What? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? Oh. What should I do now? This is a good time to go to the gotcha machine, obviously. Yep. Oh, it is one of my videos. Going. I don't know how that happened. It was cool. No one watched up to that point, so no one knows what I'm talking about, but now is of course a good time to be doing this. This is just a great time, isn't it? I got boxing gloves. My repeat percent went up. It's probably going. Yeah, probably, but the gotcha machine, man, the gotcha machine. So I obviously know who wants to punch in gloves, obviously. I mean, still, is this like the wrong budget? Must be locked. Yeah, why'd they think this was like a doctor's office? I mean, a nurse office or something, I don't know. The bathroom. I need to go to the bathroom. Yeah, of course, that's... they both look different, which is very weird. Like, why would they block off the windows when they could just not make them? Well, that means this isn't just a replica of the school, it probably is the school. So the gym. Is there anyone in here? No, because this is where we came from in the first place. So why would there be anything in here? Actually, yeah, she should know stuff, right? Hey, Chiro, I was hoping I could ask you something.
Huh?
Oh, what is it? Before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote on numbers 110. She said. Mean like person? Sorry, no. That's what I shook your head.
I'm sorry.
I just don't know. Well, okay, well, don't worry about it. I see what you're trying. I mean, she doesn't know. She may know more what's going on. Can I go to binary code? Yeah, let me go on my phone real quick. 11037. Nothing. 110. How does binary code work? Can do numbers work? Like, no. Here. Let me just put in like. This Bayakua, yeah. Let's see, I think it only works with, yeah, only ones and zeros, so. Here, let me just search up those numbers. I probably shouldn't be doing this actually, but you know. Okay, yep. The first thing that comes up is Danganronpa. I am not searching that up. It's going to be 50 bajillion spoilers. I'm going to regret my life. Did someone just fall? What happened? I heard like a fall. What the? I don't know. Yep. Yes, I would like to leave the area, thanks. You know what? I don't even know. I guess I should probably go see whose toolkit has been opened. If it was him, he wouldn't be so darn in this run. So, why was Sayaka in your room with you scope? Could be because you are the culprit? Even if what you say is absolute truth, you're still responsible for your death, wouldn't you say? Huh? Daryl, she wouldn't have died. She had some curiosity, right? Not true. Okay. You can talk about because she's dead because of me. And then it should be me that died. I can say right now is this a possibility. Yeah, the second one. That's very true. Don't kill yourself, dude. It's not worth it. I'm not gonna get any more context on that. Spike illusion. Hey. Huh? Take your permission to that? Get your hand off that door. So sorry. I might as well say anything to do with the case anyway. It definitely does. What I could do is I could search every room except for his and see if all their toolkits are still in like good shape. Well, if they are, then it's pretty damn obvious who it was. Let's start with Kayoko's room. Kayoko's room, I don't think there's anything.
Seems like
Something doesn't seem right. I want to think about that stuff was so weird. Yeah, but could be a neighbor? What's your opinion? Very strange. Just Aggie. What was Miss Mizono doing in your room? Let me just say this.
most suspicious.
Actually, no, I suppose any evidence in the trash room. I didn't think about that. I should probably go there. I should probably actually check out your room. No, that's the wrong girl. Junko's room. No, oh, okay. Saying the nameplate still on? I don't know if her room just probably disappeared from the room. Yeah, but how have you been able to get into the trash room? It makes sense. Yeah, Junko. You gonna try your keys on it? Get some kind of switch. I wonder what it does. You should probably try it. Oh, here's a damn monitor. What is this? That's why it's just in comparison to investigation. Of course, that's in a situation like this. What the hell do they want from us? Just your gate here. It's on your line. Trashing is where all trash in school eventually winds up. And we could skate up them.
You can't go any further.
Only person on clean duty is allowed in.
No, you can't go any further.
Who's on clean duty?
No, you can't go any further.
It's stupid.
No, you can't go any
Can
further.
you shut up? Duty. Clean duty. So it can't be one of the students. Could it? If there was anyone who would be on cleaning duty, anyone who they trust, and he did say, don't try to act like it wasn't you to him. It's Taka. It's Kyo Taka. This is Taka's room. Leave me alone, man. Come on, man. He's the ultimate moral compass. And obviously, they're not trust him with those others. Sorry, I just really felt the need to do that. I don't know why. There he goes over there. Didn't do that. Matter of fact, Mark came to talk to me yesterday morning. Really?
Listen to me.
He probably realized I was basically in charge, so he decided to talk to me directly. That conversation was assigned clean duty. Yep. I'm clean duty now?
That's wrong.
Actually, no. And who is? Oh, okay, who is? Fumi was also there when we had this conversation. He volunteered right away, so I let him have it. My gut told me it was Hifumi. My gut told. Why is my gut that good? I mean, he's the last person I'd think of, but my gut decided, hey, it's Hifumi. Or no, just said, what if it's Hifumi? My gut is on a whole nother universal level. I don't know what is up with my gut. It was like the second after I exited the trash room, because he was the first one I saw. But even if he wasn't, I would have been like, what if it's Hifumi? Or, no, I probably wouldn't have, but I wouldn't have guessed it for anyone else that was there. It's weird. Let's just make sure we have to. When all time comes, we got one. So, Hifumi obviously has something to do with it. but he doesn't look like he would be too sustainable in a fight. Well, he does have forearms, actually, so maybe. I should probably go ask him about this then.
Mr. Naegi!
I love that voice. Mr. Naegi! Oh, right there, Mr. Naegi. Huh?
There's no way to think about this in a common sense kind of way.
I love his voice. There's no way to think about this in a common sense kind of way. That's not how you're supposed to form that sentence, but alright. Trainers in the room felt their special mission, the highest reach of
So
etiquette.
it's
Whether it's like the case or not, you must respect the person's right to privacy. True. Well, can I just ask you, where are you? He's all over here. How did he know that it was his room? I'm looking for Rose on clean duty. Clean duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? My mom told me yesterday, asked me to take care of it. So I was on clean duty school before the trash in no time. So formally applied for this position. I was gonna start snoring after what happened. I hadn't had a chance to get started. Let's see, you're on clean duty. You can open the gate in front of the freshman?
no!
Of course. My job got work while garbage tossed it in the trash room. You see that? They gave me a key for the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so you'll eventually be in charge. Wait, hold on. The key in the trash room. The only person on clean duty has access to key. So I'm going to a lot of trouble. I just leave the trash room open all the time so you can offer things out whenever you want. That does seem more
So in
convenient.
other words,
Actually. Oh my god. Oh, I almost just spilled my drink. Oh.
so that's it.
That must be why. You know, to go in and out of trash whenever they wanted. And destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring. But boring?
Hey, listen!
Way more important than that. They
Hey,
have to be-
bastard!
Hey, Faye. Why do you want the clean gig? I said want to do something I knew no one else wanted to do. What's the big deal?
You...
Liar, I know what you did.
Is it, like...
I want to dig through all the girls' trash looking for, you know, you poke around it. What? What do you mean, you know?
There's no way to think
What are you
about
talking
this in
about?
a common sense kind of way.
Oh god. That's just...
You know what I mean.
What kind of tractor is like that? Maybe we'll get tired of 2D and then too.
Completely
I'll never get tired of 2D. What? I think 3D is good for shower look inspection on 3D. Oh, and PVC figures. What's a
Give me a
PVC
break.
figure? You're not telling me to say stuff like that. So worried about the things questionable mortality when there's a solution. Our guy has cleaned it. Stop our clean company then. From picking up the trash to disposing of it. What?
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, what's the harm in it? That's not how it's supposed to. Anyway, on another topic. Kifumi. Since you were on clean day, I have a favor to ask you. What? So now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma or save the village or be the boss. This freaking guy. No, nothing like that. This guy's so full of himself. I'm actually starting to grow to this character. It's pretty cool. I was hoping to get into the trash room and look around.
You got it.
Oh, okay. So easy. So Fumi and I head down to the trash room. You like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? No, when I look at it, it makes me think. They say he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside. Being up here. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out. Free something up there. Please just hurry up. Oh, what are you talking about? Okie dokie, leave it to me. We You can pull a key out of his pocket and use it to flip switch next to the gate. And then
Mr. Naegi!
I love that voice. Mr. Naegi,
Without a doubt.
we aren't playing to stretch and stray evidence, are you? You fiend, you planned this all along. No. I just want to see if the actual killer tried to destroy any evidence. The actual killer is you, isn't it? You just want to see if you left anything behind. Maybe a parallel world? So let's just hurry up and keep looking. Money open. There's no doubt they're related to the big mechanism. Shorts broken glass head and it's not those in center. You can use some kind of glass ball scrubbing up in the palm of your hand.
Is this perhaps?
Is that what this is? See if you collect all 7. Oh my god, dude. Can you? They don't even look similar. I didn't even watch the show for that long. I'm sorry, I don't like Dragon Ball Z very much. Like, if you like it, that's cool. But it's just not my type of thing, you know? But dude, please. Alright, King size, kind of thing you see on a big stage before. Gaze into it and I'll show you glimpses of the future. Yeah, but I feel like you are just like that Mina girl who's on that quest to find that one guy. What? Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who is this particular level? Yeah, wait. He wouldn't do it. He's not smart. There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. It's like a burnt piece of something. A burnt piece, like a hunk of burning love. Anyway, this looks like a piece of cloth in the shape or a sleeping button-up shirt. Now I look at it, it's definitely button up, which means that stuff's sometimes square shirt. There are lots of people waiting for button-up shirts. Isn't that by itself figure out what you put? I always thought it would be that one guy. I mean, he doesn't have a white button. I guess he does actually. But like, look at him. His sleeves are still intact. Why are his legs so skinny, but like the rest fat? I've never understood that. Where are his extra 2 arms at? Oh, it's an incinerator. It's good for you again. Oh, and it's on right now. Do you see a green and yellow button next to
Yes, indeed.
It's pretty simple set. You press the green button to get it going and the yellow button turned off. There, yellow button clean news. Make sure you learn where to leave. Okay. Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on? Pretty sure my turn was off last time I was down here.
You say that fairy?
Perhaps it was the work of a fairy. You wouldn't automatically think a ghost, but the fairy. Do you realize what you just said? Huh? The fairy? Yeah, you said that last time you were here. The incinerator is off. And I thought you were talking about the fairy too. Ah yes, about that. There can be no mistake. I've got one thing going for me.
I
It's my
feel
memory.
as if
Dude, who voice acted this guy? Me too, people yesterday. As soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. The telephone wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. That's all I know how to open the gate. It should be impossible for Saren to be on, and yet. So if it really is the ultimate psychic, then he can like have superpowers. That means someone able to prepare about opening the gate. But how is that possible? Sarah has been at the truthful section of your handbook. This whole thing is quite strange indeed. I mean, I tried to look at the people who were least like me, but I never would have expected it to be him. The psychic guy? Was he playing dumb this entire time? Maybe he is smart and that's why he's the ultimate psychic and he's just playing dumb.
The unforgivable! That's it! I'm sure of it!
So he's that type of person. And the gullible bandwagoner. Got it. I think he's living out one of his own comic book fantasies. Doesn't look like there's much more here. I do want to check that chute though. Can you by any chance open up that? Because a hatch on the floor. Alright, bye Hifumi. I mean, technically, we are in the comic book, so it makes sense that he's doing that. There's only one person the glass ball could belong to, but that's not exactly true. First of all, that could have been just a, you know, a thing to blame it on him, because he was the most dumb, he wouldn't know how to handle it. Second of all, there's a gotcha machine, and stuff like that, I can imagine there would be something coming out of it, considering the stuff we've gotten so far, so, you know, I wouldn't be surprised to see that kind of stuff. This is Gym L's? The door is so weird looking. Oh, this isn't the gym. I don't know what that is on, yeah. I guess the gym is back down here. I might be this dumb to forget this kind of stuff. I'm not using the map. I haven't used the travel thing a single time because it's been fun, but I will use the map because I don't really have a choice here. Is it a dressing room? What? So this must be a gem if it has a dining hall. Alright, I see, so it is upstairs. Why are you like running in video games so much but not in real life? Like, why are you fine with walking in real life but like walking in video games? I think it's just because like you have stamina in real life and it's a lot hard to just run, you know? I don't know why that came in my mind, it's just that's something I've thought about before. So is this the gym? I think that's the only place it would be. Oh wait, no, this is that place. I just want to get your input. You're pretty smart. So do you have any clues or anything? What kind of clues? Let's screw you not know who the culprit is and maybe about that. There are secrets I may have. I don't intend to reveal anything until the last trial. Okay, and do you have any suggestions where I should start looking? So annoying. Once you fumble around, fishing blindly for clues. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to give you a little hint. Seeing with the crime naturally, but I think the trash room is also worth looking into. The trash room? That place is right, I haven't told her. There's one little problem, which is
As for me,
that place is filthy. That driver died and set foot in there. I'm trusting Hobbies can conduct a thorough investigation on my behalf. But that's okay, Mr. McLean. Don't get me wrong, you're also one of my favorite characters. Entrance being blocked by a huge slab of metal. So where is the gym? Am I dumb? I think I'm dumb. I say Yeah, because it actually says it right there, like near surface. That's probably why. Or phospho. So the gym is up there. It shows it. So what? It is up there. So how do I get to it? What? It literally showed like the gym is right up here from. Because if I'm right here right now, if I'm, there's a person. Who's that? It's Taco, right? It's Taco. It's near the first floor of the dormitory, so Taka is, yeah, it's right down here, so it shows the gym is, if the gym is locked, then where's the guy? I'm so confused. Doesn't make any sense. I guess the dining hall, I should keep the dining hall out. I know I have to do more thorough investigation in the bathroom, but like, I mean the trash room.
Yeah, totally.
So wasn't this
That's
something
right.
new? Nope, let's remember they all end up in that nice neat row. Everything else won't want to disappear. Well, I wanted to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and I'm just so late. But when I finished my tea, I went back to the kitchen to wash my glass. And the mouse was calling. So you're saying with spirit bar during your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. And you should be able to say for sure. The entire one, I didn't come into the dining hall last night. She was, I didn't take it. So she knows who it is, obviously, if she was there while the person just walked in and waltzed out with it. Hey, by the way, did you really kiss Sayaka? Of course not, I would never. No, do you think I'm over here?
I mean,
Well, she was killed in the room, right? Why isn't it, you know, I was like, you know. Right? So, I mean, you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people become good friends and one killing each other cause problems, so it's everything. Never. Do you really believe it was us? You did not see us walking to that dining hall. You didn't. You didn't see us. I mean me. So I honestly have no idea. I'm going to kill you. Like you are dead. You freaking piece of hair. Sorry. I don't know if I'm cutting that out of the video or not. I didn't throw up, no. You just don't mind that. So where is the guy if it's not? It's the gym. I can't access the gym. So I don't know why I told him to go there. I guess I should go back here. I should probably talk to Hifumi. Maybe dumb, but he's a character. Hey, you seem a little down. Oh, really? You need help lifting your shirts. Call me anytime. I have all kinds of smoother stuff that might help you up. I don't know what he's talking about. I give him Sarah good ones over, so I think I'm okay for now. Ooh, so is that everything? Close what you open, put away what you take out, sleep after you eat, take care of what you buy. Keep that gung-ho attitude in mind, but we still gotta do the actual legwork, right? One of those things that was definitely not like yours. Huh? I'm so confused. Okay. Like what? I mean, you haven't been doing any legwork, clearly. He was in the laundry the first time I ever saw him, so I don't know why he's probably not there, but I should probably check out the Junko magazine. Some magazines going around will help there. It says IOI on it, I just realized. I mean, you can't click on any other stuff, so. But that looks like it'd probably be hers too, to be honest. So that was weird, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know. Is there a swimming pool here anywhere? Do you really need to wash off a swimming suit? The vending machine store doesn't have any way to film themselves case either. Turn on the camera. Make the idea of someone you're watching right now. Not too much camera, so better make sure you don't touch it. Yeah, the Junko girl, she's everywhere. Like but she died so quickly. So why is she such a popular character if she died that quick? It doesn't make sense. Yeah, I don't know. So if I can't go to the gym, oh my god, I am the dumbest person that has ever lived on the planet Earth. I'm sorry. I am that was embarrassing. I spent like an hour looking for that and it was just there. Hey Heroes, like looking for the bathroom at your friend's house. No, I gotta get out here, gotta get out. Not enough to work for you. Yo, snap out of it. Okay. Nicole, what are you doing here? What? Damn, is this one? It's my crystal ball, but it's all smashed. What the hell?
What the heck?
I only bought because guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So I have it break. Was it actually made of glass and not crystal? I thought you totally duped me. It belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon? I don't think any of them were interested in that kind of stuff. Like, Genghis Khan was like a dude, he was a fighter or something, wasn't he? I don't know. I've learned from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. No, you have to, I think, is he the first American president, George Washington? I don't know. I don't really know who Napoleon is. Well, I do, but like, I don't really know what role he had. He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. That's just all BS. Let's look at that now. You can say about that this belonged to you. Yeah, that's mine for sure. I walked around the laundry room last night. Someone's come and snatched it. It's in the laundry room? Who's anyone could have found it and taken it? But why? Thanks, yeah, that's all I want to know. Sure. By the way, I'm also good ass, but how much do you pay for that thing? Getting saved up from the first change in all 3 to 4 years. It came out to be like $1 million. Million? It's pretty cheap actually. I mean, considering it gives you power to control it. It's too stupid. I can't feel bad for him.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started, It's time for the long-awaited class. Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
Oh, okay. I remember that door. The door on the first floor. That's where I should go. No, I have to go. What if I just don't go there? Like, what if I just leave? Can I just go somewhere else? There's no wrong way now. The door, I have no choice but to go for it. Alright. I don't like this music. You're late, Mako. We've all been waiting for you. I bet you're afraid you'd be discovered as the murderer you are.
Listen to me!
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. There we can all reveal details of Mako's crime. Dude. It's a very recommended idea, but I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. But then who is the killer? I don't know, Sayaka. It's really $1. I'm telling you, it's by Pua.
Is everyone here?
No one else would
Okay,
like do
then.
it.
Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the
That
courtroom,
audio looks familiar. Why does it look so familiar?
where all your fates will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
This elevator looks kind of like the elevator from Luigi's Mansion. Like the first one. I don't know if that's what it's from, but that's the only thing I can really think of. It kind of looks like the elevator from Luigi's Mansion. Alright, well I guess I should just go in. I guess I have no choice but to get on this elevator. Let's begin.
Yes, indeed.
Good idea.
Hey,
Are you scared? No. Scared doesn't
Makoto.
quite hurt. I said before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery. In this case yourself, if you don't now come to grips with the truth, and her truthful side of stuff, I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. And so that's wrong. I swear I'll find out who did it first. As I raised my voice to try and give myself courage, I turned trembling with anticipation and towards the elevator. He stepped forward. I could feel my heart rate starting to race faster and faster. Oh, I'm sorry. Perfect size for me is stuffed on my mouth. It's a new microphone, and I wouldn't do that. I could. Haha, take that. That's what you get for watching my crappy content up to this point. Seriously though, please stay watching. You're cool. If you watched this point. Everyone else was already on the elevator when I finally started on. Doors closed and the elevator started to move. If anyone comments this timestamp in the comments, I will eat a full lime without making a face. The timestamp of this part, then I will. Because I have a feeling no one has watched my content up until this point. If you have, then and you do that, I will literally eat a lime. I will make a video of me eating a lime along with the video of me eating lemon for 300 viewers. I will do both. Steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds towards the school's basement. I wonder if this is how a deaf row inmate feels when this time comes. Other than that, it's not just like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment. Obvious for sheer anxiety that we lowered this river further into the bowels of the school. Oh, we found it alive. I think I can get what feeling I'm talking about, like feeling of helplessness, you know? Kind of, but because I'm really good at just knowing what this stuff will be like. What do you think? This is a recording. This is a movie set, right?
Shit.
I'm gonna close this. Total crap.
Well now.
Okay, everyone find your assigned seats and sit down. Hurry up. Now, hurry up. Yeah. Let's hear that. Oh, okay, sorry.
seats were arranged in a giant circle. I love how the fat guy is just like perfectly fitting in, and Sakura, she's just like, she can't even step in the thing because like she's way too buff. She looks a lot different in this picture, it's weird. It also meant it'd be easy for anyone to transfer attention and need to anyone else. I guess I should have guessed she was a girl, but I thought she was wearing a skirt. I guess I should use this image to think about all the people. So there's one that obviously it shows like Junko and Sayaka have been, you know, X'd out. But what about that one that's just right there, like beside the psychic guy? Hiroshima and Oi? Or is that where he's gonna go, Monokuma? Her hair looks more pink in this. And so the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. A deadly rule, a deadly defense, a deadly plea. Deadly cross trial. Oh yeah. Let's do this. I'm not even stopping here. This video's probably so long, but you know. So skills. What? What's that mean? Alright, open an e-handbook. Yeah, I don't know, it's kinda weird. Finish preparations. Does that mean I can't look at my truth bolts again?
Let's begin with a basic explanation
This
of
is
the class
cool.
trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
Damn.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they
I
will
love this
receive
guy's voice.
punishment.
Sounds
But
very
if
familiar.
you pick the wrong one,
Who done it?
then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course.
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
That's a
Don't
dumb
be a
idea.
goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier.
Friendship penetrates?
What?
Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were
Yeah.
only 15 of us to begin with, so why
That's
are
what I
there
was
16
thinking.
seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay.
These should always be
that about does
uneven.
it for the
Why
preamble.
would you make them even?
Get
That's a
ready to
rule,
get
like stuff like this, so it's
started.
not an even vote.
First up is the case summary. Now, let the class
Will
trial
this is all map this
begin.
out to be someone, or will it actually like be different depending on what we choose? Well, to begin, I decide who think the killer is. Everything I found, anything most, after I speak up about everything, and this about me, everyone's lives still on the line. The first one's up good that I can begin. Would you like to hear more? As things progress during each class trial, we engage in a number of non-stop debates. It's like Ace Attorney. In these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to understand lies or contradictions from their statements. But this means that you have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets found during the investigation will be more than the truth cylinder. This must aim and fire with the left mouse button. Pick up some of these characters' statements and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Sometimes if you run out of time, you automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. This is making me anxious. Evidence of a struggle.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono!
Yeah, we know that part already. And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. It didn't even...
No, it's wrong.
Yeah, that's...
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked.
Damn, I feel like God right now. This is cool.
With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
My gut has been telling me it might be Chihiro. This in the back of my mind.
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then she ran to the bathroom to try and hide.
Or can I truth quote that?
The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Oh, okay.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
It is. Alright, this one's gonna be easy. I got this.
So what was used to kill her?
It was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him. How
Wait.
could anyone do something like that? That son of a bitch!
So what was used to kill her?
Yeah, I tried to click on him.
Sharp object thrust into her
I tried to
stomach.
click on the guy, but
Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
I tried to click on
So the
him.
killer used some random knife they had on him.
No!
I tried to click on him already, but it didn't work. It wasn't some random knife.
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh,
I don't like her
yeah.
voice.
I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach. And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
His hair is weird.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us?
I like his voice too.
I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
I liked you. I really liked you.
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
The proof that you're an idiot.
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we've presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
Yes,
really
okay,
believe that?
Kiri. There's a reason that I trusted you. Right, there's gotta be a breakthrough somewhere. Just waiting for us to find it. Cause I know damn well I'm not the killer. Get more learning about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Oh, okay, I see how this works. Boys account.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? He did it in secret. Nobody was in the dining hall.
No, it's wrong.
Yes.
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead.
Can I
Say it all
kill
if you
her?
want.
I want to be the killer.
Well,
I want her to
what
be
if I have a
dead.
witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
She should know who it is then.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
So just tell us who it
Yeah,
is.
that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall. But I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together, and lying to protect each other? Idiot swimmer girl?
Oh, you're on the talk, aren't you?
Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer.
No.
Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
Exactly.
So in
I
other
never said-
words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together, and they just didn't know about the rule?
Ugh, good grief! Enough already! No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case!
Why would he say that?
Did I say that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife.
But what if the bear is an accomplice, says frickin' dumb girl?
So I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No way! I swear it wasn't me!
No, my gut tells me no.
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that?
I can.
What?
That's right! Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
What? Why did he say
I
that?
hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's me. Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Which means
Yeah, that's a good
we
idea.
have airtight
She's strong.
alibis. You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations? We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms. But it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room. So
Yes.
I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome!
They're both girls,
But I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry!
Well, at least he respects it. No, I just gained a lot of respect for this guy. I just gained
But
a
if
lot
it
of respect
wasn't
for him.
either of you, Then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because they're not here anymore.
It was Junko.
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
I thought so. I had it in the back of my mind, but she did that, didn't she?
I got it! Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual.
I had it in the back of my mind. She, after all that, with those expressions,
When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
The person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it?
I like his voice too.
In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
Damn, I just lost all respect I have for him.
Did do it after all.
Can you shut up? Please.
No, you're wrong.
So, that's how you would twist
Oh
the
my
argument and
God.
send us all off in the wrong direction?
Shut up.
You possess a most terrifying talent.
Can you, I swear.
Hold on.
No, damn.
It's still too early to decide conclusively
Thank
that Makoto is
you.
the killer, wouldn't you say?
God. I need to be more
Because you
enthusiastic
see,
like this in my
if the room did belong
videos.
to the killer,
Damn.
then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
The key. Yes. All things advance further in the class trial. The hangman's gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You have to declare the phrase from the letters flying around and the letters already known. The phrase by shooting down the flying letters in right order. Use the mouse to aim. Use the left mouse button to shoot the desired lasers. If you shoot down the wrong letters, you'll suffer damage to your influence card. Discard your seal, or if you run out of time, you fail. And good luck, have fun. I think that should have been at scene, but wasn't. That must be a push point. Let me figure out what that song is.
Now I understand.
What? Oh, hair. Okay.
That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
Oh, I get it. It's called Hangman's Gambit because of that.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room?
So you could use it
It
for
wouldn't
this?
be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
To use this as an argument at the trial?
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
I thought you were smart. They left her in the bathroom clearly.
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Oh, Celeste, I thought you were smart, but that was so goddamn obvious. How did you even get that?
Yes, very
This guy is really the most bandwagoning idiot ever.
Then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
The doorknob was broken.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Yo, I'm gonna go get some snatchers. I will be right back, and I'm cutting this out of the video, because, you know how it is. I'm not cutting this out of the video, it's fine. I just want to go get some snack. I have like, you know those black licorice things with the stuff on them? Like the, you know, with the weird stuff on them? One of them has like a bunch of little blue balls on them. It's that kind of stuff. Kyoko said it was the bewildering act. I just didn't notice that first, but is that the keys not here? There's a bit more to learn about non-stop days, but okay. Now, number of weak spots will start going up. No matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in that bit. I'm trying to say, not all weak spots here are necessarily false. Some people are on the wrong one. Not only for what they said. Warrior trucks at home, or influence God to take damage. It's important because if you're influence God, you're sure of them. I'm not I don't know all these contradictions. Well, I'm gonna think about that one. I don't want to. Why didn't you tell me again?
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
And finally, the culprit had Sayaka cornered.
To finish the job, they stabbed her with the kitchen knife.
It was you, wasn't it, Makoto? Admit it. We already know the answer.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door, because Sayaka had locked it.
And finally, the culprit had Sayaka cornered.
To finish the job, they stabbed her with the kitchen knife.
Oh,
It
shame.
was you, wasn't it, Makoto? Admit it. We already know the answer.
The incident took place in Makoto's room.
I tried to pick it, but it doesn't work.
Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Okay,
She
no.
then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door, because Sayaka had locked it.
And finally, the culprit had Sayaka
No,
cornered.
let me.
To finish the job, they stabbed her with the kitchen knife.
It was you, wasn't it, Makoto? Admit it. We
Maybe it's
already
wrong.
know the answer.
I'm trying to pick it, man.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
Oh, I can aim.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Shoot!
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door, because Sayaka had locked it. No, it's wrong.
I'm trying to pick that. I didn't know I could aim.
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked.
Oh yeah, I can't lock.
After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door. That's not lucky at all.
It was unlucky
So
to
the
get here.
reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
I got it!
Oh, wait,
The
no.
killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms. Which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom.
This is
If
fun.
Sayaka had been in her own room, then
This.
Then there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door open.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening. right?
That is a definite possibility.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
I'm really curious who it is. I really think it's
couldn't have done it.
Exactly, you piece of crap. I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, then who did do it?
Bayakua.
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
But
Alright.
what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
Majority rules? Do you really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you...
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then, maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Ms. Maizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place.
Oh my god, this dude.
Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
I'm not giving much commentary on this, but like, still.
I got it! Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place. Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh? What the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility? I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I'd better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprising. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Huh?
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
Oh, what do you guys think? This can breathe up.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
Nope.
No, I didn't. But...
Of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
This man.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say? Very
Yes.
well then. Pay attention. Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words, even if someone did read the note and
No,
did
I
what
only
it
clicked
said,
on Chihiro's
they
thing.
would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem that way.
No, let me go back.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto...
No, that's wrong. The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem.
Wait, no, because if the room we were seeing. Oh, wait. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, that makes sense.
And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right? Okay, then who did it?
Shoot! I got it! Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms.
She really did do it, didn't she?
So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
She's trying to get us killed.
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
Shoot!
No. Oh.
Shoot!
What? Oh, okay.
I got it! All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
How did I not make it?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
Where I got the sheep from.
Because she got hit with the sword, right there on her wrist!
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
All right, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
That restart my power furniture throw.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword. And that's when the first blow was dealt. Sword-based sneak attack!
Shoot!
No!
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword. And that's when the first blow was dealt. Sword-based sneak attack!
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist!
So, she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden in the blade.
Oh wait, no. No.
Is this really the end for all of us? I refuse to give up yet!
Do I just get to redraw? Alright.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword. And that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Maizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away. But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened. When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword. And that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
The first blow.
That's what broke Miss Maizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away. But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
Alright, let me see here. I can go. And now I can click on
When
where
the
it's
fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword. And that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
It's not sword-based.
Shoot!
When the fighting broke out,
Then what is it?
the culprit grabbed the sword. And that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
Okay.
That's what broke Miss Maizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away. But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
See, I can choose between them.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword. And that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
Shoot!
What? So what is it then?
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword.
Wait,
And that's when
yeah.
the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
That would make sense then. Wait.
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Why not?
Because the sword's sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Yeah.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself. But then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Shoot! I got it! You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean. So I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Yo, are you really that dumb?
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why would you do that?
Do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
Yo, why are you in this school? You're clearly not smart enough.
No, that's not it at all. I got it! According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower yet.
Oh.
My.
You're no different. You smell like a big, fat, ugly donkey.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
An insult, obviously.
Yeah.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
I got it! Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
So that makes...
And the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
That's exactly what you do.
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
And you, she was crazy.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a
Exactly, that's what I thought.
Is it not?
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
I knew she was a psychopath.
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
And he did.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why
I knew it. I
she
told
has
all
to
of you.
switch rooms.
She is not a mentally stable person.
Plus, she was
She-
the ultimate pop sensation.
She wanted to get us killed with her. See, I told you, my gut is the best. You can't even argue with me anymore, like, you saw it yourself. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, you saw it yourself. Like, right?
A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Yup.
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the
From
hands of the one she
tomato.
planned
So
to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true!
Sorry, ma'am. You should have had a gut like me. You should have had it. If you guys watch the past episodes, you will see that I have literally said that I can tell she is not mentally stable and that she's a psychopath who's gonna end up killing us. What she did is she tried to kill someone else and then frame it on us so she could get all of us killed, or she probably didn't know, so she could just get us killed and get her graduation out too.
Because... Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right? No, it's wrong.
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining? Wait, what did you say?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask,
That looks like a what?
can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
I got it! Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
I don't know if I'm gonna cut this video or not, but you can see this is how I get in arguments. You know, just see I calm down there. Yep, that's called arguments. That's called arguments. his color? He means, yep. You can shut up, please. You should know by now. No, oh, step one. Good.
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
They're resembling letters. I thought about that just a second ago. See, like, I'm saying too, like, Y-E.
No, it's just a look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1, 1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is
It's an
barely
N.
there. So I assumed it was 1, 1, but
There's a line.
looking
It's
at it
N.
now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa. You might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
But even if that really is an N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
No way.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it. So, whose name did she write?
No. I trusted you. I trusted you, man.
Here's my answer. The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
Don't even try, dude.
No.
Doesn't
it's
deserve
not
to
random at
die,
all.
though. I mean, it's not like he
She wrote
the
that
kill
message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of? You mean...
He doesn't deserve to die. It's not like he came in and planned to kill her. He didn't really have a choice, it was self-defense, so...
As the killer
Yeah,
stabbed
die
Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine.
Man, but Leon... It's, he was one of my favorite
With
characters,
just that
man.
one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
Shoot!
I don't know how the other one's gonna help. How was disposed of?
If we look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able
Oh,
to
the
figure out
blood
who
on
the killer
it.
is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You'd need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
He did have a white button on shirt. He did.
Interesting.
He has it, but all of them are intact. Man, Leon, it's not his fault. It's not like I know I said this, but he was gonna be one. He was like one of the characters I picked out to be my favorite.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
Shoot!
The key to the trash room.
Scar crystal ball.
Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the evidence. Which means the only possible suspect is whoever had the trash room key.
Okay, so the person who would have had the trash room key was... Huh? Me?
Don't die, man.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
Yeah.
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
Oh.
Shoot!
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator.
No, it's wrong.
What? Ruin.
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn
Get
on
through
the
the crystal
incinerator,
ball.
could you?
At the incinerator.
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
But how would you use it?
I got it! The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate.
And how would they
All
get
they had to
second?
do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi? Hifumi So the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they'd gotten the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room.
Oh yeah, but he left it
The
on.
shards of
So it
broken
wasn't-
glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small.
Yeah, that'd be weird.
Could someone really do that?
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
No, you're too close, man.
Difficult, absolutely.
If like
Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
the ultimate fanfic creator.
Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
No, I'm sorry, man.
A target 30
You
feet
deserve
away
it.
would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer. These goddamn shepherd brains have got it all wrong. I'm telling you.
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly
Oh
clear.
god, it's like Among Us, just people are dumb, except it's like smart people.
Listen to me. What the hell do you mean end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered. And the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
I feel bad for him though, because it's not like he was the one who wanted to kill someone. It was, he had to. He didn't have a choice. If he didn't kill the person, that he would have been killed. So either way, he was just set up to die. Like, it's not very fair. I wanted to bring a classroom and this was like, is it guaranteed to be him every time, or is it just like choosing a character by chance? Okay, look at the complete summary of the case. After we produce the flow of events for the case comic book. However, you'll notice that in the comic there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the correct truth panels. Also, take aim at making protection and brush the left mouse button. Holy cow, you'll get a hint that might lead to breakthrough. Good luck and have fun. Oh, this is so cool. Alright. Oh, okay, I can have more.
That looks like one too, actually. Alright, now this has to be right. No, why is that there? I need to put that there. And then that goes there. Oh, okay, I didn't know how many there was, damn. Definitely there. You would have had to grab the knife right there, though. Oh, no.
The killer is you! I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them.
Damn.
She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier.
These pulsars have good reflexes.
But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, She wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone.
They make him look like the bad guy, but really he isn't.
With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room.
Oh,
and
wait,
cleaned
the
up
laundry
entire
room? If
area.
you check, it probably had a white button shirt that isn't there anymore.
They wanted to make sure they got rid of
Shirt.
any trace
Is there a
they'd
shirt?
ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he'd left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief.
No, because they didn't kill a person that would. They killed a person that was necessary, and they were getting out of there. But they didn't know they weren't getting out
There
of there.
was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator.
Yes.
The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence. Isn't
Poor
that
Leon.
right, Leon?
Man, this hurts my heart. He
It
seems
would
like such a
appear
good
that
guy.
Hero simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence! Where's the evidence?
Oh, yeah, it's totally Among Us. You have like a bunch of stuff and like proof. And I'm like, do you want me to send me my Discord with like a picture? Like, what do you need? How? Like, besides, I can't. What? It's not theories.
Without evidence, it's all bullshit! It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it!
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that
The
proves
fellow
you did
fun years ago.
Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
What?
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
I refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Stupid, 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 stupid.
Yeah, definitely Among Us.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid.
I don't understand.
Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. You lie. Shut up.
I don't understand. How? Are you losing them?
I refuse to give up yet.
When the killer removed the screws instead...
I refuse to... Stupid...
Why don't we just go to the escape?
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lie. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. You lie. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lie. Stop talking. Shut up. Here's your proof.
Oh.
You kidding me? Not a chance.
I see how this works.
You lie. Shut up. Shut up. Stupid. Here's your proof. You kidding me?
Okay, I understand.
Is this real?
Yes.
I refuse to give up yet.
When the killer removed the screws from them instead...
I refuse. Stupid.
Poor Leon.
Here's your proof. You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lie.
Oh.
Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof?
I have to press both of them.
You kidding me? Not a chance. You lie. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lie. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. You lie. Shut up. Where's your proof?
This should prove it.
Poor dude. He was so sad.
The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
That must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid! Huh?
And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid. Stupid.
Oh my god. Poor guy. Looks so sad.
So, you have
I mean,
no
if
rebuttal?
If he wanted the killer, then that would have I
Then it
I
would
would have
seem
understood. But
we
it's
are
not like
finished here.
he really got a choice. Got 60 free coins? Holy crap.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right? Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice? Or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Do I get a choice or does it just do this?
Yahoo!
Huh? Hey, hold on.
Dude,
You son of a bitch!
what else could he have done?
I didn't have a choice.
I am totally on his side. Yeah.
So, that's why...
None of you are any different!
Yeah. Dude, I actually completely agree with this guy.
I was just... unlucky. That's all.
Hey, come on!
Yeah.
Why? Why?
Oh god. How long is this video gonna be? Like 5 hours long? Sorry, it's gonna be a long one. Minute. Even some things weren't
Who's that? Where's so pleasant? That's what's Saka for the friends that meant so much to her.
That's why she betrayed me.
Sorry. I'm sorry, I had to do something. Alright, that's what she... So when she said...
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
She broke bones. I knew it, I literally knew it. Like, you can't tell me I didn't predict that. And I bet people will, just like I said, are reading that, like, there's no way you haven't played this before. I haven't. This is a blind playthrough. I guess I don't know, because if I do that's what she's saying. She did, that's it. Or that's that. No way, entertainment industry shouldn't be terrifying, huh? I'm trying to kill someone just because of his relationships. He's so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside she's some pure madness. Yes, you can watch my old videos. No, I'm going to put clips up right now. Editor me is going to put clips up. I'm going to go find clips of me saying that in my past episodes.
Phew.
Or maybe I will. I don't know. Depends on the mood. All of it. Everything. It's all your fault. Tell me at Frenzy at lunch, I'm not coming, but...
That's enough.
That's enough, yeah. As angry as it was, go watch Danganronpa station. Her grip was like iron, strong enough that I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make your enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let go for now. Damn it! That was close and I thought for sure you were going to give me a good walloping. Just barely avoid punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, and since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer in Pascal, the black and blue was used punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution?
Poor guy. Oh my god. I don't think he's very synced with it.
Wait a second! Yeah, that's it.
Is that okay?
It's... Oh... I guess he didn't really have to, did he? He didn't really have to kill her. But then again, she would just try to kill him from then on, so...
understand?
So, that's why...
No. Poor guy. I like Leon. I feel like he's a good guy.
Oh.
Yeah, we understand. I'm not solely blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because, yeah, you're biased. Blame is him.
Huh?
What? And for you, this will never happen to Sayaka or Leon. We'll be playing each other. We'll be fighting against the one who killed me for the mastermind.
Unbelievable.
Uh-oh, did you waken you to your sense of justice? Well, it's just obviously there's nothing more than sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that picture a world. Is that kind of justice that's worth anything? Just shut up. Okay, well anyway, more importantly, let's hurry and fix what everyone's been waiting for, the pleasure.
I'm begging you, please, don't do this.
Oh my god. Yeah, I feel so sad.
Hey, come on now.
No more begging, no more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking rules. Society demands it.
Stop, please.
No, my dude. Just don't show me any more of him.
Punishment.
He's not even a real dude, but I just kind of grew a connection.
No.
Oh my god, why you do this to me?
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
He had so much going for him. He's probably regretting ever coming to this school. I feel so bad for the guy. Don't do this, Mom. Imagine dying and that's just what you see. What is this? Oh god, why? I hate you, Monica. I love you, but I hate you. That's mean. At least it was quick. At least it was quick. It had to be him, didn't it? There's nothing I could have done. It was preset to be him when we started the game. It doesn't change for anyone else from the game. I feel so close to something. I couldn't have done anything to save him. But I'm just over exaggerating this, and your ears are broken. Because you didn't expect that, did you? Have you turned your volume down yet? Probably. Hopefully, because that maybe you can't hear anymore. I don't know. I'm sorry. Ooh. Man, my adrenaline's pumping right out of control.
I can't take it.
This game is messed up. All I gotta do is swear to cut all ties with outside world except when you're dead. It's my personal way to get on board with that. I completely forgot about that. That was an option, isn't it? It's not like you gotta kill us. Damn you! Man, crap you. Why the crap are you doing all this evil crap shit? It makes sense in dark, awful, secret society type of guy. You are.
Say what?
In this case, a dark, awful, secret society type of bear.
Well...
And so you putting up saying against this and like me for will an ordeal? Upstanding.
Hey,
I'm just trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. Is it trying to put a mile on a scale? I don't think it's possible. Dude, I don't think what you're saying. I'm saying close to there. Shit. You piece of crap. I don't know if you are, but I'm gonna pound you into the ground. You must really hate me because I'm angry. If you had, you go way because more than one of you said you want to get out, right? Too much time passes. You can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You are the blame. Of course we can't cut free of the outside world. Being trapped in this insane place. What's up? Are you? I'm sure once you learn that mystery school, English games are good. Boy, isn't it so hard how you get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey.
I feel like there's some deeper meaning here than there. It's like before.
Thrills! Chills! Kills!
Hey.
And then you saw it, you say everyone who exactly what you're trying to say. Sorry, that's everything I've got to say. Maybe save some of the fun for later. I don't even need to talk, he's just so cool. He's like the ultimate cool guy. I don't know why I said that. Purple Skittles. I don't know. I don't know why, that just kind of reminded me of that game. Purple Skittles was a thing that I played a long time. Are you the cool or the too cool for the school or the cool? Something like that, I don't know. It's not a game I played very much, but it was made by probably one of my favorite Roblox creators, so yeah. I mean, if I play Roblox, there's not very many games I'll play on Roblox, but his games are just, you know, they're not even like Roblox. They look like they're from their own game. It's so unique, man. He could make them their own game. Like, he could just upload them off Roblox, the exact same they are now. And people wouldn't suspect a thing. Being wrong. It's just the voice that was in that moment.
Just a second. Makoto.
It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started. You have to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You want me to realize how Sayaka retrieved me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool, becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double cross you. That's a fact you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why. As she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She's thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
You can ask her. You can confer it, don't you think? Found fault was how she could protect you. What?
So...
The fact that she used her last outside you leave her dying message proves it. She didn't care about you. She never would have left that message. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her. Certainly one possibility. I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you. Which is why her plan failed. Can you shut up? Oh my god. Dude, your profile picture is literally a bear. Okay, I'm sorry. I get into a lot of YouTube drama. I just completely checkmated this guy. He's done. He's literally done. Goodbye. You are way beyond recovery. I gave him 2 options. I gave him 2 of them. But that doesn't matter, because either way, he is screwed. I'm not even gonna read. You know, I will read the comment out. You didn't even come up with an insult, you just said that. So you think me spelling a swear word like that wasn't a typo? You think that's how that's how it was spelled? I thought it was spelled. You think?
can come with an insult. You said that. So you think me spelling it like that wasn't a typo? You think that's how I thought it was spelled? You have two options: make yourself look like an idiot, or give up this argument and get yourself some respect. Checkmate. I've already won. Cause it's true. He can tell me that he thinks I thought that was how it was spelled, making himself look like an actual, like, big idiot who just wants to keep his pride but just makes himself look like me in the process. Or he can give up the argument and not make himself look like an idiot and make himself look like not the bigger man, but the bigger boy. I will still be the bigger man. He will be the bigger boy than the parallel universe where he chose the other option. But either way, I've already won the fight. He can make himself look like an idiot or not. No, I wouldn't ever think that was okay. I mean, this is like mind-bending stuff here, if you know what I mean. I'm sorry that took so long, but I bet you guys don't care. That was, I did, sometimes I don't even bother to come back with like a roast if I don't know enough about the person. I just use logic and reasoning to, you know, yeah, it's just that now, you know, it's just a thing.
Right.
At that point, what would you do? If you would choose the first option, then please get off my channel. I don't want you here. I don't want you here. I don't want you watching my videos. No, in all seriousness though, just like, I'll give you a lesson right now, okay? Don't make yourself look like an idiot. Because not only have you lost, you also made yourself look like an idiot. You've kept your pride. But just like my dead subscribers, it's dead pride. Because no one cares about it at that point. And losing your pride by choosing the second option. Did this guy really just correct me? No, I didn't even spell nothing wrong. What is he talking about? Dude, he literally... This guy just spelled it the exact same way I did. He literally just... Oh. This guy's a... Dude, yeah, no... Just because I didn't put the thing, it's incorrect. F off. I mean, it technically is, but a lot of people do it that way, and that's a grammatical error, not a spelling error. I'm pretty sure that's a grammatical error. I'm almost positive that that's a grammatical error. This guy really wants to just try to win this still. You know, I'm sorry that I've kept moving so long, but like, I don't really have a choice when in this situation. I've cut out comments from my videos before. You have no idea how many arguments I get into on YouTube. You have no idea. I already told him, like, shut up, please. I'm trying to record right now. He kept on going. What is this guy talking about? Yo, he tried to insult me. That's what he's doing. This dumb dude. I'm sorry. Why? Shut. This man just. This man used the wrong "your" again. This is what he said. One day I want to come up and insult me, and if I did, you could still find it if you blame typo on "you are" behavior. Like how? How do you? Is he doing this on purpose? Like, dude, this man will not shut up. I'm like, this isn't me. I'm sorry, no, I just destroyed them. Also, I said also again, I'm trying to record. Ooh, please shut your fat McDonald's McLovin it up your thing up. That's that yep.
Hey, well, this is how I learned to take hate. If I ever get hate on YouTube, I'm not even gonna delete it. I'm just gonna laugh. I'm gonna be like, haha, you're an idiot. You just wasted your time commenting on my video. I am not, no. I'm not going into your fishing hook, man. Watch him respond to me again, because I know he's going to. Watch. Just watch in a few seconds. Why are you telling me all this? Sorry, that was the best roast I've ever done. The funniest anyway. Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends. How come Leon can move forward? Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. This video is going to be 5 hours long. Like, actually, no joke, this video is going to be 5 hours long. I'm not kidding. Move past their deaths. I could never do that. No. I wanted to carry them with me the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry the memories with me wherever I go. I feel like if someone were to die, it wouldn't be as impactful on me as you think. But I don't know why. It's a for game then. In the hard road. Well, reputation's for you. Is that your small spot now?
Hey.
Hey, I'm curious. How did you know I want to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh, well. I'm psychic.
What?
Huh? Jane, that's a pretty good intuition. Oh, that's where I'm gonna be ending this video off. Ooh, that was a nice one, guys. Alright. That's cool. Oh, don't do that. That's just mean. Yeah, I want to save. Oh. First trial. Alright, see you guys. Oh, I just saved. Alright. Yeah, see you guys. Bye. Next episode comes soon.